You know what I don't like about y'all? Well, let me say us, so y'all don't get y'all feelings. But really, I ain't down with y'all. But us. Y'all wanted Drake to engage in that beef so bad. Pause. Or you pause protesters, get your ass out of here. J. Cole and Drake. Y'all wanted them both to engage so bad. Now, y'all running around here talking about the biggest mistake Drake made was entering this. He should have never. Oh, really? Remember when J. Cole backed out and y'all kicked his back in? J. Cole looking real smart right now, ain't he? I ain't gotta answer me. People said it. I mean, I done seen it online already, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I been came on here and gloated about the J. Cole plot twist, right? Pause. But I didn't get a chance to do that with Drake. Y'all was like, yo, you when Like That came out and Kendrick popped up on that third verse and got his F the big three on it's just big me. Y'all was like, what y'all going with him? All up in arms. I personally was like, look, like when Drake did, because it was a little period of time. Like, remember that little period of time when a couple of days before Drake or J. Cole responded, J. Cole jumped out the window first and then was like, nah, right? Turns out it's rumored that he got word from I think it was Schoolboy Q. It's like, yeah. Don't get him. Get out of this. Cole, get out of this. He really don't like that nigga. You move out the way. That's what I heard, right? But even if so, even if he wouldn't have got that heads up, I can see J. Cole saying, just peeping the landscape and being like, wait a second, these niggas really don't like each other. I'm just rapping. I'm trying to do the old 80s and 90s battle rap where you just show up with good rhymes and not no personal hatred. Anyway. So that y'all get on my nerves with that. I mean, we get on my nerves with that. Welcome to the nation, y'all. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, your president, the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Trying to be a tax-paying citizen. The best nation is donation. Then hit us with a super thanks or a cash app. The cash app tag will be in the description. Back to what I was saying. More on the fans, and I'm not just trying. I'm playfully saying this. I'm not really trying to. I'm saying I said what I needed to say when it all started, but I'm just saying. On another note, like I saw Elliot Wilson on Joe Budden on the Joe Budden podcast, and they was talking about how how Drake has been treating them since all of the smoke is I can't even you can't even say the smoke cleared because every time you turn around I see a new something on my algorithm talking about how Drake is done for real now. Oh, like it's like what do we? I thought it been done. You know what I mean? Or something else on that. It's just wild. Like all of the backlash and like the blowback pause from all of the static is it's crazy. It's persisting. It's extending way beyond the period of the actual smoke. Niggas ain't dropped a new rap in a minute, but I don't know about it being over. I don't know. saying Drake dropping subliminals and all of that, this, that, and the third. Subliminals in his posts and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But also, Elliot was like, Joe Budden said that Drake hasn't spoken to him. He basically ghosted him since all this. He was having contact with him. I don't know what type of contact he was having with him while the beef was going on, pause. But he said he just, he was like, he clipped him after it was all over. And Elliot said he sent him a rat emoji, like he believes that, I guess kind of insinuating that he was leaking information to, playing both sides or whatever. Because I think he said that him and Drake had some contact right before he dropped Family Matters or whatever. And then remember, Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams like 15 minutes later and whatnot. But yeah, that was that. He was also it was also talking about, like, artists that don't want, I think they was talking about Drake. I got ADHD. My mind was going here and, I'm sitting there and I struggle sometimes. But anyway, he's talking about how artists, I think it was Drake, he was saying he didn't want to give, niggas don't be wanting to give nobody no interview. It's like, yo, you want to give nobody black. Like Joe Budden's like, I got a whole list of niggas who don't do interviews with with no real hip hop media, but you hip hop. But they do Rolling Stones in a heartbeat and all of that. And respected that. I respected that point right there. I get that. I can get behind that statement. Pause. That statement. But what, they were also, certain members of the podcast, Ish and Ice, I believe they were saying, like, some dudes just, it's about the mystery. Like, you want to build up that mystery or how about I don't want to talk to you niggas? I'm paraphrasing, right? And Elliot was saying, he was speaking to all of the reasons why. He's like, you should though. You gotta, how you can't. You just that your fans want to see you. They want to see you in another light and blah, 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 blah. To that I say, so what? So I think it was Ice who said it. He was like, it's just like, it feels like, it sounds like entitlement. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully, I say I ain't got no drama with Elliot or nobody, but like the fans do. I see a lot of bloggers do this. You know what I mean? Like, I pay a significant amount of attention to bloggers now, because I be getting a lot of my information from them. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm interested in something, I start watching around and I get tidbits, right? Pick up pieces off the internet floor. But like, I done seen and heard, mad internet personalities or bloggers, so to speak, being like, yo, you have to come. Just like what Stephen A. Smith said a couple of days ago about Will Smith, talking about you older people a conversation. No, he don't. And while I'm on that, he owe the people, or he owe the black community an apology. Stephen A., how about Corey Holcomb said you owe the black community an apology? How about that? You definitely owe Kyrie Irving a conversation, a sit down, public, so all of that. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I don't like getting all like that. In while I'm here talking to y'all, but what was I saying? It made me lose my point. Yeah, like first of all, I'm not just, like, I'm new at this media thing, relatively respectfully. I'm a baby at this. But I've been an artist for 30 years. You know what I mean? And so I'm able to see it from that side as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro, like, you take somebody like Nas, somebody like a Nas, somebody like an Eminem. Some of these people never really like doing interviews. Some of them have stated that, and some of them, it just seemed that way. Some of them it's just part of it's the mysterious, the mystique they building. You know what I mean? That's their prerogative, B. Some people listen, B, I come here to sell you these movies that I write, that I rap. And that's it. You know, like I don't have to give you buy what I'm selling. Understand what I'm saying? Even though I understand what they were saying when they like, sometimes that's how your fans connect with you. You know, they connect with you. You can't say, like, I don't speak the way I speak here in my raps. You know, you can't get this version of me in my raps. And I understand that. You know, this version of me is just as much me as I am, if not more. You understand what I'm saying? So I get that, but that's still my decision. You understand what I'm saying? Still my decision. They're saying that he's mad at all media right now. Saying Joe Budden is mad. Not Joe Budden. Drake is mad at all of the media personalities now who and I personally, they making fun of him and all that, but I that's exact matter of fact, they making fun of him. That's exactly why I would be mad at y'all too. Cause y'all didn't just cover the battle. Like listen, B, I watched how many cast members is on the Joe Budden's podcast now? It's like 5, 6. It's about seven of them right now. You got Joe, Ice-ish, Flip. I ain't seen Flip in that. I don't know if Flip was on. Joe, Ice-ish, Flip, Mel, Parks, and Iman. That's like 7. That's like 7. I watched the whole cast get up and dance on Drake's lyrical grave. Like they had a whole party in there. Like I ain't never see them do that. Like that. I mean, I think maybe Ice didn't get up. No, Ish maybe. They had a party at Drake's expense in that white room. Felt like they was dancing in heaven on your. It was a mess. You understand what I'm saying? Like it is what it was. Like I seen somebody else a video a little while ago where they was talking about how they talking about Drake's sneakers. Let me see if I could pull it up. Nobody wants Drake's Colonizer 6 shoes. Come on, B. Like nobody niggas ain't just going, all right, listen, Drake lost, blah 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 blah. He did all of this. He blah blah blah. Blah. Kendrick just bested him. He slept on him. He la 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 la. First of all, or second of all, it wasn't just rap. Like this, Kendrick done dragged all of his dirty secrets or alleged dirty secrets out in the. He got to deal with that. It's affecting his business. This beef should have stayed vegan. And when I was calling it vegan beef, notice I don't call it that no more, right? Yeah. What they said about this man's shoes? They said they call him the the PDF steppers. That's wild. Colonizer 6s, the P Drizzy 69s, the throw in the towel 4s, the OVO 7s, the OVO. Yo, it's crazy, B. Like, I would be mad at every one of y'all, B. Listen, I try not to pour salt on the wound. I understand with the overwhelming onslaught of salt being poured by the entire fan base, the media, Kendrick in the battle and all that. It's hard to not fall into what do you call it? Follow suit. You know what I mean? To just get caught up in all of it, pause, right? But I think because of my aforementioned ADHD. You know what? If you study ADHD, they tell you it makes us more. Persons with ADHD are more empathetic. I can understand. Like I couldn't. This is like I couldn't take it. You understand? Nah. I could like. I would. It would have went way. I can't have no rap beef. Nah, I can't. Because I take everything too personal. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, and all of that. If all of that's in ADHD, would y'all like me to would anybody out there like me to start doing ADHD blogs? Like because I'm on an ADHD journey, and that ADHD journey, as I learn things, I can give it to y'all. Would y'all like that? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, come on, be the throwing the towel fours, the colonizer sixes. They out of pocket, B. Out of pocket. Nah, I mean, like all of the people who was supporting Drake, like if I remember correctly, Ish on the Joe Budden podcast was kind of like, he was kind of a Drake fan. Like, I mean, most of us like Drake to a certain extent, right? He got some bops. Even if it ain't our kind of music, he got a couple of bops we rock with. We ain't have nothing against him, unless all this Drake shit true. I mean, unless all of this Kendrick shit he said. If all that's true, then yeah, we got something against Drake. Well, some of us anyway. If you don't, I don't know about you, but yeah, but like it was, you had, what was it, Ish, Academics, Maul from the, Rory and Maul, like all of them, they was, and I don't know where they at. I know Drake. I know Academics kind of flipped the script. Ish was Ish might not have been up there dancing with Joe and them niggas, but he was definitely enjoying he was partaking in the festivities on some level, right? But yeah, like man, if Drake, if it's one thing I'm not knocking Drake for, is being mad at all you niggas for the way you talking about him, for the treatment he been getting during and especially after the battle. Because after the battle, why niggas can't just go, all right, son, you lost, you know what I'm saying, get back to, you know what I'm saying? Now you niggas is talking about, you shouldn't have never, that's the biggest, man, wasn't you the same? Anyway, I digress. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 microphones. And like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share, you know what I mean? Subscribe. All of this stuff I'm asking you to do, I'm not just doing it actually helps. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something here. Send a super thanks if you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, Monster Nation that is, or you could hit us with a cash app. It's actually better for us if you hit us with the cash app. Anyway, salute to y'all. Rock on, rock, go on.